KelTec P15, the polymer pistol that everyone wishes they had and nobody actually wants. I'm going to shoot one box of ammunition through it. I'm going to give my honest thoughts, and hopefully it performs absolutely amazing, because I really wanted to get one of these and now I have one, so hopefully it doesn't fall apart like a bunch of Lego bricks in my hand. So let's get into it. All right. So here's what we get inside of the box. We have our pistol here. We have the magazine. Now this is the grip extender. So you put this on the back and it will make your grip wider for larger handed people. That's not me. You have a trigger lock. Also not for me. A little pamphlet, a little sticker. And anything hidden underneath? Nothing underneath. So I believe there is a package that also comes with a magazine that has a pinky extender on it. I have the 10-round magazine made in Italy. So I guess we'll get it loaded and start putting some rounds down. Alrighty, so we have it all loaded up, 10 rounds, and so I was just looking at some of the specs online, and supposedly this pistol weighs 16 ounces, has a fiber optic front sight, tritium rear sights, and claims to be the lightest double stack pistol on the market, so that's pretty cool. Not really a whole lot of room here for any under barrel attachments. Looks like you can mount an optic on top. Maybe I'll look into that, but super excited. Let's see how this shoots. All right, ear protection on. So now let's actually see how it shoots. All right, so first impressions. Pretty light trigger. Little snappy. There's a little bit of recoil. Definitely not like full-size pistols, but I mean, it's in a pretty small, pretty light package, so can't complain too much. Sight is very nice. Very nice sight. I like how it looks. All right, let's get another 10 in there. All right, second magazine, going strong so far. A couple complaints that I was seeing online is that the rear sights, let me just take that on out. The rear sights actually will move on you because of this windage screw. I don't know how many rounds that takes until it starts having that problem, but that's just one of the things I saw. Also, when you are pushing your magazine in, if you push it from the bottom, it gets stuck. Popped into place, but it definitely catches for sure. Yeah, see, like, that's interesting, but not a terrible gripe, to be honest. That one's not terrible. That's really the only complaints that I was seeing about it. But so far, I mean, it feels pretty good. So let's go ahead and shoot another 10. All right, so there we are. Another 10 down. And so far, it's pretty solid firearm so far. So And for a package that costs under $500, that's not a bad deal so far. So pretty nice. Let's get back to loading. All right, so we are all loaded up, ready to go. One chambered. Let's go ahead and fire this bad boy. Yeah, I mean, it feels pretty awesome, especially for how small it is. I don't think it really kicks terribly. A lot of people were saying it kicks quite a bit, but for the size that it is, it's not bad at all. I mean, this gun is under an inch in width, so I mean, this thing is really small. So yeah, guess we'll keep putting more down. I'm not going to bore you guys with shooting all the rounds, so I'll get back to you guys in a second. All right, so I figured I would shoot it left-handed and right-handed without support. I guess we'll just give it a shot. Well, it's definitely a lot more snappy than some of my other firearms, but there is indeed some play. So I guess that needs to be tightened up. That is one of the things that people were saying to do, was to Loctite it as soon as you get it set. So I guess 50 rounds is the answer to my question of when it will loosen up on you. But besides that, I mean, it's a pretty solid firearm, man. I think it feels great for the first 50 rounds, but wrists definitely feel it a little bit. I could assume that after shooting probably like 100 rounds of this straight, not the most comfortable gun to shoot, especially without your little pinky stopper. But besides that, yeah, pretty neat little thing for under $500, so that's pretty cool. Just before we get done with the polymer pony here, I thought that I would do a direct size comparison. So here is a P320 XF, and there is the P15 right on top of it. So as you can see, I mean, that's a pretty big difference, but the firearm itself is branded from KelTec itself as a concealed carry weapon, so I can understand why it's pretty small, pretty slim, pretty nice sights. I enjoy it. They're nice. The fiber optic sight is definitely nice. But yeah, that's the KelTec P15 and one box review. It's an interesting little name. I think that's what I'll say. One box review, KelTec P15. Signing off.